Outward expressions of high power distance can be found in Vietnamese organizations. In terms of interpersonal relations, they are the relations between leaders, workers, and between workers and workers. Vietnam is a listening culture. Silence is considered to be more acceptable than talking. Employees prefer to think in silence, be allowed to talk freely without being interrupted, and may refrain from engaging in communication behaviors with their supervisors. When there is a point of tension or difficulty that can't be resolved, Vietnamese businessmen sometimes resort to sitting in silence. This is their way of allowing the conversation to simmer back to harmony so that there is a clear space for a new topic of discussion. To avoid the loss of face, Vietnamese workers may seek to resolve issues in the workplace indirectly. For example, the employees would not disagree with managers in front of their colleagues. If they had questions or disagreements, they would approach managers on a one-to-one basis. Next is the relation between colleagues and colleagues in the workplace. Company workers who are older and more experienced will be more respected. For example, people who work in the company for longer periods of time tend to consider themselves superior to newcomers. They think that they can assign those newcomers with heavier workloads and more challenging tasks without any restrictions. About the organizational structure, in Vietnam, there are tall hierarchies with clear levels of managers and subordinates. From the use of job title in Vinamilk, we can see that Vietnamese people really value power and they emphasize the hierarchy between superiors and subordinates. Vietnamese companies are highly status conscious, and the high job title is culturally desirable because individuals with higher positions are seen to be superior and elite. When it comes to decision-making in Vietnamese workplace, the managerial authority is centralized, leading to the fact that the decision-making process rests with the top management. In particular, the subordinates accept that inequality and are obedient to higher-class employers. They acknowledge the authority of managers to make decisions in the organization and follow the order of the employers to comply with the objective principles set by the organization. They are accustomed to waiting for the order from the employers and prefer to have their supervisors dictate what needs to be done, and also they rarely challenge leadership decisions.